I almost died at 41. I'd flatlined for many minutes. But the strange thing is, nobody ever tells you what happens after you survive. You think you're going to come back grateful, motivated, and ready to change everything. But instead, you come back confused, angry, scared, and you're painfully aware of just how fragile we all are. And ultimately, I wish somebody had told me the truth, because the truth is what I think is going to help you today. So here are 5 lessons that I learned after almost dying. And these are lessons that I wish somebody had shared with me years before. Lesson number 1. Stop waiting for the right time. Upon reflection of that night when I almost died, which was in February of 2020, I realized just how much and how long I've kept pushing things off. Conversations that I avoided, dreams that I delayed, risks I never took because I kept telling myself I wasn't ready. The truth is, you will never feel perfectly ready, and the universe doesn't wait for you to get there. I wanted to start this YouTube channel for years, and I just kept delaying and making excuses. And it wasn't until I had a near-death experience when I finally said, oh my goodness, life isn't going to wait any longer. Things aren't going to be perfect. Just get started. So if there's something in your life that you just keep pushing pause on and you really want to do it deep in your heart and you've got a passion for it, just get started, because done is better than perfect. So you never know what life's going to throw at you. So please don't wait before it's too late. Start even before you feel ready. Okay, lesson number 2. Your body is telling you a story. Listen to it. For years, I was ignoring so many things, so many symptoms, chest sensations, burnt out, mentally exhausted. And I, somewhere along the line, got this weird preconceived notion thinking that pushing through made me stronger. It's okay to fight through the pain in certain situations. But for me, I realized I was blind to what was really going on. So if your body is whispering to you, please listen. But if it's yelling, stop everything. Strength isn't pushing through pain. It's listening to your body and choosing to live. Lesson number 3. Most people don't know what you're carrying, so stop expecting them to. After my cardiac arrest in 2020, people moved on quickly, but I found myself in a place where I was living with what happened, and that's normal. And there was major mental and physical challenges, and I would be in doctor's offices and I would bump into old friends. So over time, people started asking and inquiring less and less, and they were making fewer comments, and it hurt, to be honest. And then it finally dawned on me, and I realized people cannot support a struggle that they don't understand, that they're not experiencing themselves. So if you are in a struggle, please open your mouth. Please speak up. Reach out with a quick text, a phone call to someone close to you, a doctor, a mental health expert, because most of the time, people won't know you're struggling unless you say something. And this comment hit me really hard when I heard it. You don't owe the world silence. Lesson number 4. Life is happening in small moments, not big ones. I used to chase big achievements. Now I chase small little moments. I've come to really enjoy a quiet morning. Even 10 minutes of something that puts you in the present moment, whether it's sitting in the sun and drinking your coffee in the backyard, or going for a quick little walk to the park, just staying off your phone for a little bit and just enjoying just being in silence. Maybe on certain days it's more hectic, and just a quick little good morning to your spouse, or I love to say hi to my boys. My dog Teddy is always looking for attention. So just a few little minutes before heading off to work of playtime and laying with them and snuggling, just anything, enjoying those little moments. You don't have to focus on these huge achievements, like these big, big goals that are hard to attain. Just look for the little things in life. Again, just little things like reaching out to a friend, which maybe they're struggling and you don't realize how big they need to hear from you. And playing a board game with your family, taking a walk down by the river, sitting on the couch and reading a good book. There's so many things that we can do, little moments that we can stop and take the time and smell the roses, as they say, because you're in the present moment, and it's that small little 5 to 10 minute break from life's craziness that will be so healing for you in the long run. All this to say that the things I thought were small ended up being everything. Okay, last but not least, Lesson number 5, don't let fear write your story. After my near-death experience over 5 years ago, I lived in fear. Every symptom that I faced, every little moment, every little sensation, even just being in certain situations in life, I felt danger. I felt like something bad was going to happen. I was scared much of the time, and life felt very uncertain because many times we fear what we don't understand. And somewhere around 2022, through a lot of therapy and finding myself, I realized fear had taken so much from me, and I wasn't going to let it be the theme of my life any longer. So if you are riddled with anxiety, if you're struggling, please find ways to get help. There's so many resources out there. And a lot of it for me was catching myself when I was getting trapped in negative thinking. I found myself spiraling into negative, critical thoughts, catastrophic thinking, which is imagining the worst outcome for everything. What if this happens? What if that happens? Just always picturing the worst possible outcomes. Just catching myself in these, what they call negative thought patterns, was a huge step towards my recovery, and it doesn't happen overnight. So finding time to enjoy those little moments, like I mentioned in the last lesson, taking time to yourself, stepping away briefly from the craziness of life when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're exhausted, doing everything to get better sleep. There's so many ways that you can improve your life, and that will help you reduce your fear. And there are 2 sayings you have to know that will be transformative for you. The first is, whatever you're afraid of is likely not going to happen. The second thing, whatever you're fearing, whatever you're afraid of right now, you deserve a future beyond it. So if you needed this today, please in the comments, message me below and tell me which one of these resonated with you the most. I read and I reply to every comment. It is the best way to get a hold of me. I promise you, life is giving you another chance. So please don't waste it. And if things are really bad, speak up, say something, and get help. Thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot. The support I've been receiving is so huge from everybody, the comments, the feedback. I really hope that this helped you in some way. Share it with somebody that you love, that you know is possibly struggling. Take care, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.